soggy, veg, not the one. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be eating like my 11-year-old self for a whole day. After meal prepping and buying all of the food online and seeing what I'm going to eat for breakfast, lunch and dinner, I realised that I used to eat really bad. Like everything was like sugary, fast food. So I asked my family, what did I used to eat when I was 11-year-old? And they gave me a big list of things. So that's the stuff that I've gone off and the stuff that I can remember. So let's start with breakfast. So for breakfast, we're going to start with sugar waffles. We used to eat these all the time as children. This is what they look like. Mum, did you ever have these?
No, because I always think, why do these have waffles for dessert when they're meant to be, you know, for breakfast or lunch? Because I got them confused with potato waffles.
These are the waffles done and made, and I've put them all on one plate because as an 11-year-old you don't like to make a lot of washing up for yourself, because otherwise you get told off by your parents if you leave them in the sink.
Sounds like we're still 11-year-olds.
Yeah. So Davina has actually got the butterscotch syrup out to put on top of hers. Okay, so moment of truth.
They smell gorgeous.
Wow, that is so tasty. That is the best 11-year-old breakfast that I can remember. Absolutely amazing. I'd give these a 10 out of 10 because they're tasty, quick to make. When you put them in the toaster, they come out fluffy, taste fresh, and then the outside is just a bit crispy. The sugar crystals inside add that bit of texture and crunch inside it, and it's absolutely
amazing.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling it's going to be a fun day. Are we doing any 11-year-old activities?
No. As a child, I also used to have tea and biscuits nearly every morning before school as well. So obviously I've got the party rings. Let's try these. I do feel a bit of sugar overload after that waffle, so I don't know how I'm going to feel after these party rings. Oh, look at them.
I like.
I don't know how I feel about these. Not the biggest fan. I don't feel like this is a biscuit. Yeah, Mum, what would you rate that?
3 out of 10.
You rate these a 3 out of 10 when you just said, that's really nice. Nice.
As a biscuit, I would rate it 3 out of 10, but as a whole, the taste and everything is nice.
Okay, I'd rate
8 out of 10.
this.
8 out of 10.
So you just go from 3 to 8, how's that? I'd rate them probably a 2 out of 10, but if I was a child, I'd probably rate it higher because as a child, I'd probably think that these look really cool and I'd want to eat them just because they look appetizing to the eye. While the lunch used to cook, I used to ask if I could have a packet of crisps. So that's what I'm going to have now. And what other crisps then? A childhood nostalgic snack. Alien Space Raiders. I feel like I'm a bit scared too, I don't know why. Okay, so this is pickled onion flavour and I don't like pickled onion flavour anymore. Oh god, it smells like vinegar and I hate vinegar as well. Okay, so this is what they look like, a little alien head. So let's try it. That's not how I remember them. These taste like pickled onion Monster Munch. They're quite sour, very crunchy. Oh! It's making my mouth water that it's that sour. Does anybody remember the Monster Munch that you used to get where they could change the colour of your tongue? So let's eat all these then. I feel a bit sick, you know. finished the whole packet. I'm actually not hungry anymore. But my 11-year-old self would have had another thing before dinner as well. They would have sneakily had another packet of crisps before dinner. One of my childhood favourites. Disco's. Here they are, Disco cheese and onion. I can't get the pickled onion taste out of my mouth. Let me just have some water to get it out. I know that my water bottle's really big, but honestly it helps me drink more water, so please don't judge me. Right, so let's try these. I absolutely used to love these, oh my god. It looks like a tiny flat Pringle. It's a bit underwhelming. I remember I absolutely used to love these, like love them so much, but I don't know why. They're not that flavoursome. Honestly, I think that Walker's cheese and onion crisps do taste better than these. I think Pringles taste better than these. They don't crumble in your mouth like a Pringle does. I'd give these an average 5 out of 10. And the Aliens, I'd give these a 2 out of 10 because they're very sour and I don't want my crisps to be sour. So let's finish these now. I'm gonna be making what me and my sisters used to eat so often. Like if we'd come home from school, my mum would make it. On a weekend at lunchtime, that's what my mum would make. We'd always have a toastie and I'm putting in it hash browns and corn chicken nuggets. No, we don't actually have a toasty maker anymore, or if we do, I just can't find it. So I'm gonna have to make it in a frying pan. We would always cut them into a triangle. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So let's try it. Okay, it's a bit softer than it was before. Okay.
I'm going to take a slow bite.
Mmm. Mmm. I would rate this
a 9.
I'd rate 8 out of 10. This is like good food. I feel like this is something like if you're feeling ill, then this is good to eat.
Yeah.
Like it's good comfort food.
Yeah.
So the nice thing about this is that it's crispy on the outside and then inside it's soft, but it's still got that bit of crisp. But yeah, this is great. We used to have this all the time, all different variations. We have fish fingers in it, chicken nuggets in it, they have beans and cheese in it, waffles in it, literally anything you can think of we used to put in the toasty. Okay, so we've just finished eating our toasties, and to wash that down, I've got a fruit shoot. Oh my god. To be honest, when we used to drink these when we were younger, I thought they were a bit pointless because
They used to last 2 seconds.
wow, I used to drink mine so quick. Like when we used to go on long car journeys, I used to drink mine within the first 10 minutes and you used to have yours for the whole like 2 hours that would be in the car, and it would be in the seat pocket right in front of me. So I'd feel like it would be taunting me. Yeah, and then I asked you for some and you would never let me.
Well, what? Well, you finished yours. This is mine.
I've only had one sip and it's already up to, if there's only that much. So we're having the summer fruits one.
That is exactly like the summer fruit squash that we've got.
Yeah, that's so true. Oh, it's a Robinson's fruit shoot, that's why.
No wonder it tastes like the squash that we got.
Yeah, so it's basically squash, but cordial, but in this tiny bottle and you pay like £1,000 for the bottle. Who's pays cordial these days? So I'd probably rate it like a 7 out of 10 because it's so tiny. But it was really tasty though.
I rate it. I'd probably give it about a 4. I mean, it's alright. It's not like, wow. I'm not gonna pay £100 for 2 sips of a drink.
It's £1,000, not 100. Get it right. So we have got strawberry flavour pencils.
And we've got sensitive teeth, not the one.
Yeah. And if you don't like eating plastic, not the one.
It's a bit like eating a cheese string.
No.
Yeah.
What's it going with that?
I don't have any left. This is like Kiran used to do to anything that I owned. Can I have some?
Oh, can I have that?
Can I? You're so mean. Can I have it? Thank you.
Oh my god, so next up we've got Kinder Eggs. Oh my god, I used to love a Kinder Egg. But now they're called a Kinder Joy. And they're actually in plastic now. Whereas before, the whole thing was coated in foil and you had to be careful which one you chose in the shop in case it was broken, innit? It's not an egg! So this half is all a toy. Oh my god, it's not an egg! So let's try it then.
Oh, it's got chocolate at the bottom.
So that's what I got on my plastic spoon.
It just
Tastes like a bueno. No, it tastes like a bueno. I need to get a spoon, that's not working.
Doorbell.
Sorry, the doorbell just rang. It was no one important. It was mum and dad.
At the bueno.
For bueno. I rate the spoon 0 out of 10 because it didn't work. It wasn't getting the stuff out. Chocolate itself, I'd probably rate that like, I don't know, maybe a 6.5 out of 10 because it's still nice chocolate but not the best.
Yeah, I do the same.
This is the toy. Don't really get what it is. What the hell?
We've just finished eating.
Okay, so welcome back and it's now dinner time. I must say, I feel like I'm on a bit of a sugar rush. I feel really hyper and I think that's from all of the sweet stuff that I've eaten today, and loads of the junk food that I've eaten has probably had loads of sugar in. Earlier, I did feel really tired, like I went like woo and then down. And I said to Davina, so do you feel sick now? And she went, yeah. And I said, me too. For dinner, I'm gonna make something that we always used to eat when we used to come home from school. It is Chicago Town deep dish pizza. They're the ones that you could just put in the microwave. They're like this big. And we used to have it with, oh my God, this is bringing back so many memories. We used to have it with these fries to go, which also goes in the microwave, and they're in like an actual fry box. Yeah, so these are the fries with the fries in there. And it says on here, surprisingly crispy. Well, I remember when I had them, they were surprisingly soggy. And instead of putting these in the microwave, because I'm an adult now, I'm gonna actually put it in the oven. Okay, so here's yours. There you go. The pizza just got a bit overcooked.
It says surprisingly crispy, but they're not. They're not crispy, and it's surprising because it's not crispy.
I said this to them earlier. I said surprisingly crispy. When I had them, they were surprisingly soggy.
Watch his satisfyingness. I don't accept that difference.
Satisfying. Oh, what you...
Kiran, you put hair in my food. The heck? That is gross.
You know what? That's funny.
That's not funny.
When we were eating the toasty inside, I found a hair in it.
The fries are okay, but I think I'm more of a Burger King fry. But they are a bit like a McDonald's fry. But actually, I do like a KFC fry most. If you work at KFC, can you tell us if they actually did change the fry recipe?
And
But
if you work
no,
at
they're much better. Can everyone comment if they like Kiran's hair like this?
or like this.
I like it when she's just got it like there and just nothing, just like Ariana Grande, pony style.
Yeah.
You can't do that and then do the Debbie Ryan. That's not the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a dangerous woman.
For these chips, I'd give the chips a 0 out of 10 because it's got no taste, it's not salty, it's not flavoursome, doesn't taste like potato, literally tastes like nothing, and it tastes like you're eating mush. And then the pizza, I still do like the pizza. It would have been good if I didn't overcook it. So I would rate the pizza an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I liked it. I like it a lot. It's flavoursome, it's 4 cheese, and you can really taste that. The cheese is stringy, it's really rich, the sauce is really good in it. The only thing is the crust is a bit hard because I overcooked it.
I give the chips a 9 out of 10. They're nice. They're really good. And the pizza, I'd say it's probably about a 4. Just because it is like, it's still like the same as when I was young. It's like giving me like a bit of a headache.
Now it's time for an after dinner snack. So we've got rainbow drops from Swizzles.
Was that the smallest bag you could find?
A Milky Bar White.
They're nice.
Yeah. And a fruit winder.
I haven't had them in years.
So this is what they look like for anyone that has never had them before.
It just tastes like air, to be honest.
It tastes like crispy air. Okay, what would I give these? I'd give them an average 5 out of 10. Wouldn't pick them up if they were in the shop. Wouldn't complain if I was giving them to eat. 5 out of 10, average.
Yeah. If you wanted something really sweet, free sweet tooth, I mean, it's pretty good without eating a lot, you know. It does just taste like air.
So now we move on to the white Milky Bar. I rate the Milky Bar a 10 out of 10. I really hate these. These used to make me feel sick.
But the thing is, funny story, I also used to buy these, but a very, very long time ago. Kiran used to beg me to have some, and I used to go to the shop down the road and I used to get the bubblegum version.
And you used to have it in your room. You open it and it was all covered. Yours was all covered in spit.
How is it going to be covered in spit? It's in a box. What
because
are you doing?
you pull it off and you bite it.
No, you don't. The thing closes and it cuts it off.
This fruit winder, I used to always want to take them to school because I thought they were really cool. But when I'd have it there, it would make me feel sick, but I'd keep eating it because I thought it was cool.
Instead, Kiran just had crackers and Ryvita for lunch.
I never had Ryvita.
She had 4 crackers.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to make my lunches in high school, so I used to take 4 Jacob's cream crackers in a food bag and just eat 4 crackers for lunch.
You've got options, like why don't you just spend 5 minutes of your time
Excuse me,
making
but you
something?
used to throw your sandwiches away in the bin, and then you started crying when we found out that there was mouldy sandwiches in your bin in your bedroom, and since then you've never had a bin in your bedroom.
But that was when I...
Oh, it's a bit sticky. So that's what it looks like.
Oh, it's really sticky. Kiran! It's so gloopy. It's like gloopy.
I don't like that. Yeah, it's really squidgy and
gloopy.
And like, it's not, I don't know what it is, like it's not a sweet. It's made from puree fruit puree.
Fruit puree.
Fruit. I'll rate that a minus 10 out of 10. What do you rate it?
Probably the same, but
She's still eating it.
because it says it's got fruit puree in it, so it's got fruit.
Okay, so for the final thing, which is the dessert of the day, we are gonna have a choc ice. Now, I remember these choc ices were literally my whole childhood. Every time we used to go over to our grand's, all the time in her freezer, she always used to have a choc ice. Davina, you're only little, look.
I just feel like really sick from eating all this junk.
Okay. And so it's wrapped in paper. It's just literally a block of ice cream coated in chocolate.
This chocolate isn't chocolate, is it?
No. So these are as good as I remember.
This ice cream hasn't got much flavour to it either, has it?
No, I'd rate this. I
2
mean,
out of
it's
10.
not nasty. Yeah, I'd rate it maybe a 3 out of 10.
No, that's kind.
So that's my day over of eating like my 11-year-old self.
Yeah, you know what? I don't feel very good after this.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, I don't feel great, I feel a bit sick. I just feel kind of like I just want to go to sleep now, and it's only 7 o'clock, and I feel like my body just needs some fruit or veg.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
not capable of having this many sweets a day anymore.
I'm amazed that I still have teeth by how much sweet stuff I used to consume. So that's our 11-year-old day over. Please subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up and leave a comment below on what your favourite food was during your childhood. Because these were all my favourites,
And probably mine as well, yeah.
because we used to basically eat the same thing.
Because you used to copy me, yeah.
No, we used to
Yeah,
eat...
you copy me.
No,
you
because
copy me.
I
You
used to-
copy me.
Because I used to have to make your food, that's why. Because I used to have to make her
You
packed lunches.
never used to
I
make
had to
any